Yeah, boy. Hi Snakies, it's me, Fifi, and I'm back. I'm back again today with part 2 of my SM Town 2022 album first listen. If you've missed part 1, it's literally the last video I posted, or if you're watching this in the future, of course you can go and find it in my, I'm not sure what playlist it's going to be in actually. I don't know, you'll find it on my channel, okay? So this is part 2, and part 2 will consist of, first of all, it's gonna, so time after time, I actually accidentally heard most of that song. It was playing, I didn't realise what it was, I saw after what it was, and I was like, oh shit. So it wasn't on my schedule because I wasn't gonna react to it because I'd already heard most of it, but then I thought, by this point, by the time I'm recording this, I don't really remember it at all, and I thought, you'd probably enjoy just listening to it again with me anyway, so I will be checking it out again. Where you are, happier and good to be alive will be the rest of the tracks on this part. Let's just go. Okay guys, let's go. A quick reminder that I mentioned in the beginning of the previous video that I have actually heard this song. I don't think I've heard all of it, but I heard most of it by accident. I didn't know what it was, and then I was like, wait, and then I checked and I was like, oh shit. So, but I don't even really remember it, but I've decided to check it out again, just to listen to it again with you guys. So it's kind of not my first time hearing it, but kind of I'm going to be hearing it for the first time properly, kind of. I don't know. Either way, this is my first time hearing it, okay? Let's go. Sorry, time after time. Boah, Wendy. Ning, ning! Oh, boah. ning, ning! You need to lower this stuff. Ooh, the way she goes from a head voice, chest voice into a head voice. Oh, ooh. Singing their little asses off. Whoa. Okay, yeah, that song isn't really my my vibe. It's not something I'd ever put on and listen to. Very 50s, quite bluesy. But it was like the perfect song for their vocal tones. Like they all sounded absolutely fantastic. Like towards the end there, they were singing their answers. Oh, I think the star of the song. I went into this being like, gonna be like, oh yeah, Ning Ning. You guys know I love Ning Ning. But I think the star of the song for me, this was Boa. But you always don't know that I absolutely love Boa. But I think for me, I think it was Boa. There was something about her tone. At one point she went really raspy. I really love it when she goes quite raspy, husky with her voice sometimes. And she did that in this, it was fantastic. Also she went, when she did the chest voice into the head voice there, that sort of thing. It sounded really, really good. But yeah, let's go on to the next one. Okay, so next up we have Where You Are, and this is Ryo, Onu, Doyoung, Xiaojun, and Cholla. This is also about to be absolute vocal mayhem. Let's go. Laptop's way too far. Yeah, it's giving me ballad vibes already. They're about to pop the fuck off. I hope that thing Doyoung has in his head isn't real fur. Probably is. Let's go, vocal kings. Ooh. God, his tone is just a fly. Go away. Go away, fly. Oh, Cholla, that last little bit of the note at the end there. His vibrato. Yeah, Xiaojun's vibrato. Oh, ooh, those chords. The power. Ooh, strings. Ooh, and that descended. Woo! There he goes. Oh, his soft breath. Ooh. Was that Doyoung? Oh. Okay, so you guys know how I feel about ballads. They're not usually my cup of tea, especially that type of ballad where it's sort of just like piano and vocals. But I do always feel like they're very important for this exact reason. You get like the biggest vocal flexes, and that was a vocal flex, bro. We had Rio with the power. Immediately he came in with the power. Then we had Onu with his tone. I've said this many times before. Onu has one of the best tones in K-pop. Like as soon as you hear him, you know it's him. Doyoung, his soft breathiness, the way he hits his falsetto, it sounds like just like a breeze. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, it just sounds so good. Then we have Xiaojin. His vibrato is one of the best. I've always noticed this, but like his vibrato, it's not too much. It's not like it's just such a nice vibrato. He sounds so good when he sings like that. And of course, last but not least, who is indeed my star of the song. He really blew me away. I think that's one of the best I've ever heard him sound. He was just fantastic. He gave us power, he gave us tone, he gave us softness. He really came through in that track. He really shined. That was wonderful. Let's go on to the next one. Okay guys, let's go. So next up we have Happier, which is Kangta, yes, Hangsuho, Taeil, and Dungeon. Sorry, I didn't say his name properly. Let's go. Boom, boom. We're gonna get R&B vibes. Yes, we are. Oh, sure. Oh, God. Is that like church organ in the back? No, it's quite gospel-y rather than R&B. Ooh. Ooh. I love how laid back they're all singing. Very intimate. Ooh, that harmony. Ooh. Ooh, I love how stripped back that part. This part. Still is. Oh! Lips. Is that finished already? Oh. That was lovely. That was also a vocal flex, but a little bit more subtle. I feel like it was very laid back, very chilled. I feel like it was a lot more sort of intimate. Do you know what I mean? It was very intimate. I felt like they were singing like with us in the room, that sort of thing. At first I thought it was gonna be R&B. Kind of a little bit disappointed it wasn't more R&B. I feel like they would have sounded really good on a fully like R&B track. But it was still quite soulful. It was giving me gospel elements, especially with that sort of church organ sound, the claps, the beat itself. For me, the star of the song has to be Shaw. I feel like they equally all done fantastically. But there was something about the way Shaw sounded when he first came in during his little party. It just sounded so good. Let's go on to the, we're on to the last one. Okay, last but not least, we have the track Good to Be Alive, which is my gal here, Kiban, 10, Chongdae, Johnny, and Ning Ning. Let's go. Last track. What vibe are they gonna go for? This is quite an interesting lineup. This sounds like loud piano chords. Oh, John, I miss you. Oh. Yeah, is it like Jess Glynn? Sounds like a Jess Glynn song. Here we go. Yeah. Is it Jess Glynn it sounds like? And that other group, I love that violin. Ooh, Ning Ning.
Blah blah, 우린 달리 말이 필요 없어. No me with you, I can feel it. 잡으러 오지 않을까 burn, we won't stop. 이번엔 내가 돼, 너를 위한 paradise. 다시는 오지 않으러는 we don't hesitate. Shooting for the stars, 어떤 밤이라도 함께. And I don't know the road that life is gonna take this, but I'ma keep on going till I make it to the end.
방해라자네.
지난 후엔 항상
에이.
나의 sunshine. Say that we can fly high. 고민거리 잡지 못해 너의 두 발.
I'll be ready for you on the clock, yeah. Living how you wanna left it up, yeah.
내 왼손 잡고 일어나. 어떤 어려움이 와도 우린 믿고 걸어가.
Oh, Chongdae.
It's so good to be alive with you. Good to be alive. It's so good to be alive with you.
Ooh. Okay, so that was also a little bit less my vibe, similarly to The Cure. It's not really a song that I'd put on a list. It really reminded me of like a Jess Glynn song. La, 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 there's no denying. Do you know that song? Do you know the one I mean? It really sounded like that. So it's not really a song I'd put on and listen to, but it did have that sort of uplifting, fun, poppy vibe. Reminiscent of The Cure. It just has that sort of togetherness, that feel-good vibe. The star of the song to me was Jongdae. I would say though, I'm sad that they didn't. I feel like he got wasted a little bit on this track. I feel like they could have just. Yeah, I feel like they could have put him on one of the previous 2 tracks. I would have preferred it because his voice is stunning. He sounded stunning on this, but I would have liked to have heard him more. Like, I feel like, I think you know what I mean. It was good to hear him on here, it was fun. I would have preferred him on one of the previous 2 tracks. He was the star of the song for me though. That's it. That is it, my top 3 songs. Okay, so my number 1 favourite track is Hot and Cold. My number 2 is Priority. And my number 3 is Jet. That's my top 3. Let me know your top 3 tracks of this album. Yeah, that's it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you have subscribed, I love you. I love you. Gonna follow me on Instagram, guys. Gonna follow me on Twitter. And yeah, goodbye.
Oh.